Let's cross over to the National Assembly, where the Senate has passed a bill to repeal the Electric Power Sector Reform Act 2005. This bill seeks to consolidate on existing legislations in the electricity industry and provide on an ideal institutional framework to guide the post-privatization phase of the industry in Nigeria. The bill passed third reading following the consideration of a report by the Senate Committee on Power at plenary. National Assembly correspondent SUSWAN reports.
Over the years, Nigeria's electricity industry has suffered operational and institutional lapses, which has rubbed off on many other sectors of the economy. The deplorable situation led to the privatization of the power sector in 2013, but this did not solve the problem of erratic power supply that has greatly impacted on economic growth and development. At the Senate's plenary, lawmakers considered a report of the Committee on Power to repeal and reenact a new legislation to provide an institutional framework for the post-privatization phase of the electricity industry.
This bill seeks to consolidate all legislation in the Nigerian electricity supply industry and enact an Omnibus Electricity Act to provide for the ideal institutional framework that will guide the post-privatization phase of the industry. After the privatization, issues have arisen that needs an electricity act that take care of issues that were not anticipated in the first place.
After an extensive consideration of the report, the Parliament dissolved into the Committee of a Whole for a clause-by-clause analysis of the bill, and then the bill was passed.
The time has come, Mr. President, for us to take the courage and look at some of these policies, especially privatization that was inherited by this government. A situation where our collective wealth is given to some few people. Now, I hold the strong view, Mr. President, that government must be looking at what the common man will benefit.
Renewable energy production is encouraged, or whatever it is. Call our attention so that we slow down to see what how the law will encourage whatever we wish.
With this bill, states can now generate their own power and would also be able to issue licenses to mini grids. The bill also expands the powers of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to also regulate the industry and enable it align with global best practices. If the bill eventually gets Mr. President's assent, it will, among other things, attract investments across the Nigerian electricity supply industry, eliminate barriers to power generation, transmission, and distribution, and also improve the living conditions of Nigerians. TJ Suadeoye, TVC News.